have been more than vocal, ensuring that the noise is sustained using various platforms. But what happens when the flames die down and it's back to normal? What have these groups done over the years to keep the conversation about rape on the front burner? And what needs to be done going forward to check the menace of rape and violence in our society? Joining us now to give a perspective on this is Franklyn Isong, a journalist, public affairs commentator, and chairman, Civil Liberties Organization, Akwa Ibom State chapter. Welcome to the morning show, Franklyn.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Franklyn.
Hello, Franklyn. Yes. Oh, great.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. Well, quickly. I mean, rape has become a major problem. It has always been a major problem in Nigeria. Now, what do you think needs to be done that Nigeria has not yet done? And what would you recommend as chairman of Civil Liberties Organization in terms of the implications for human rights and democratic freedoms?
Well, very simple. The issue of rape has become an issue that is eating into the fabric of Nigeria. Rape is one sad incident that takes away the rights of women and their liberty as well as their privacy. The thing I want to say with respect to what can be done is that the slow to justice has been what has been a major reason why the issue of rape has not actually been fought in Nigeria to a standstill. I have not seen that the country is not used in the fight against rape and rape cases in Nigeria. For example, if the government can come out with a list of persons that have been prosecuted and convicted on account of rape and abuse of the rights of women and dignity, I think this again will add to the fact that the government is even serious on the issue of fight against rape. It is always difficult as a journalist. I have not actually been able to come to terms with the fact that we have not actually been led to know how many persons have been convicted on account of rape in Nigeria. We've not seen the names, we've not seen the list, and don't forget that to prove the issue of rape is always a difficult challenge and a Herculean one for the victim to prove, because in most cases, when the rape incident occurs, the victim, will take her best or will. Be washed up, and then the same only evidence. Finally, goes to court. You will need to prove beyond reasonable doubt that you are actually. You've been raped, and so this is difficult for fight against. So the slow nature of our legal system has become another major hindrance in this fight. So this put together is what is actually hindering the major fight against the issue of rape in Nigeria.
Dovetails with the awareness that's been raised with racism and police brutality in America. And in those cases, same as you've described with rape in Nigeria, part of what causes the problem to continue to thrive is the lack of convictions for this heinous criminal behavior. It now creates an atmosphere of impunity such that the offenders are emboldened to continue to offend. We saw in the case of George Floyd, the policeman who was kneeling on his neck actually had his hands in his pockets. That's how casual he was in the approach to this man that he was killing. The man who was beneath him is really shocking. But I can draw parallels with the way women are treated, and I'd like you to address that. Because part of the reason why police officers who demonstrate this kind of behavior and other racists act the way they do is the dehumanization of black people. In their minds, black people are less than human. And in some minds, women are also subhuman. This is the crux of the matter. We laugh at the concept of equality, many people snigger about it, and we're shocked to find rapists in our midst, and we're shocked to realize that this gender-based violence continues. Of course it will continue. How do we address the fundamental thinking and really elevate women to their proper place as equal to men?
Yes, I just wanted to get her point. Now, the point is, in Nigerian legal system, it is difficult because here it is he that has that must be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Now, when a lady or when someone is raped and is taken in by the police authority, then charged to court, you need to prove you have actually been raped. That's the point. And then it becomes so difficult for you to prove when the thing has been tampered with. When the person in question
I was asking about societal perceptions. We've already addressed the legal issue and the burden of proof. I was asking about the thinking that underpins the crime in the first case before you even get to court.
The African culture, the African culture has created a perception that women are the weaker vessels. That is the truth in African culture, and this seems to make it such that women are actually being seen as a weaker vessel that could actually be tampered with. And so this is the point. The mentality, the mental state of the African man or men generally is that women are the weaker vessel. I don't buy into the idea or the argument that it is caused by rape is caused by indecent dressing. I don't agree with this theory. I completely disagree with it. I think that it has to do with the state of the individual concerned and the fact that our culture, our tradition has not given enough rights, has not placed the women in equal rights with the men. And so we need to begin to realize.
Right. Are you still there?
Let us all know that the women also have equal rights with the men. Yes, and yes, we need to begin to think towards giving the women equal rights with men. This is what I think we can actually do to erode the issue or the argument of gender inequality in Nigeria.
Just to go on that line, how can we stop the pervasive commoditization of women in our African society and Nigerian society? We still see women as commodities. Take, for instance, a member of the National House of Assembly came to the house and brought his 4 wives. And he said, what shows that I'm a man is the fact that I can manage 4 wives. He still sees them largely as a commodity. How can we stop things like that?
Well, first of all is poverty. I think we need a lot of we need women. In my own state, for example, the government is talking about education. We need to begin to educate our female children. Our female children should be, sent to school. There are some cultures that do not even place value on female children, on female gender. They don't even allow them to go to school. They believe that the whole of the female food should end in the kitchen, should end with their husbands in their houses. But this is wrong. This is where we got it right. We need to begin to educate our female children, to also send them to school, to treat them equally with our male children. When this is done, treating our female children, treating our female as commodity will be taken away because they too will now see it as a right to also aspire to be president, to also aspire to be governors, to also aspire to be whatever they want to be in Nigeria. They will have equal opportunity to their aspiration. This is what I think we can do.
Well, thank you very much, Franklyn Isong. Thank you for joining us this morning on The Money Show.